What up, Chris? Should be ready to You already missed all the overreactions. Are you kidding me? It's the amount of messages, and I even got a few phone calls, which is crazy. I don't know why it's not. I'm live in both groups, but I'm trying to find the video in Sick, and I don't see it. Oh, there it is. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, let me just do this. Hell, we could even multi-stream in both rooms so people could watch at all times. But, all right. Everybody's here to stir the pot. I'm going to give it a second. We got about 50 people in Top Notch, 23 people in Sick. So for the people that are in Sick that are watching, all right, actually let me start this out by saying the people that are over in Top Notch, if you are watching and you're not in Sick, I'll drop a link here after I get off the video feed so you guys could go to that room. And I'll explain everything in a second because people are kind of freaking out, overreacting, assuming things that aren't true. It's just anytime there's like something like this happens, people freak out. And it's like the story of the night or something. So for the people over, what's going on, Simon? So for the people that are over and Sick, we could leave this up here so people can watch it unless Durkee already boots me and takes me off the admin team and throws me out of the breaker chat and all that. The people that are over at Sick, I'm sure you guys have seen my name out in the community / industry. Yes, I'm a breaker. I'm not coming to take over the page, and Sick is not coming to take over Top Notch. Nick, what's funny is certain LeBrons go down. Certain LeBrons go down, but that's part of the reason of the transition, which I'll kind of go over in a second. So to make a long story short, we've been talking about this probably for, I don't know, Durkee, since had to be, we discussed it probably 6 or 7 months ago. We kind of let it go. We were doing our own things. Obviously, when COVID hit, it got super busy for everybody. Things are starting to slow down. I've noticed it in all rooms. And so what I took on was the consignment side of this business, and that's kind of taking off, and it consumes a lot of my time. So I have 4 parts to my operation that are important, and I want you guys to know this because people don't know me over in Sick. So I run Top Notch Sports Breaks, Top Notch Sports Club. We are mainly breaking, but we have 4 main ingredients to our page. Me, Justin Valentini, John Sobalski, and all of the members, obviously. So we've been around since 2015, and just like anybody else, allocations have gone down, prices have gone up, things are becoming unaffordable, and it's just kind of crazy. That's why I got into the consignment side of things, because people are going to sell their stuff to get in more stuff and to use it for other things. But that's just a long story that we can talk about later. So the big thing with Sick is they are very good at what they do. You guys run a tight niche. You guys have 15,000 plus members, which we only have like 6,000. You guys run thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars worth of cards every day, every week. And for this industry, it's very important to keep turning money and to keep putting money in other people's pockets, which is very important. Thanks, Kevin. Which is very important, not for just us breakers, because we want you guys to just keep making money to keep spending it, but at the same time, you guys need to flip what you guys have. Everybody's, if I would say there's probably 5% that actually truly collect hardcore and not sell anything. But we all know that you guys need to make your money and you guys need to turn your stuff quick. So that's what Sick does very, very, very good. That's okay, Tino. We don't expect everybody to join breaks, so that's okay. But the main thing is Sick is very good at doing that. They have their breakers, which they're all great people. Everybody in the admin team, especially Durkee, Tony Wynn, Joel, Freitag, all those guys, I've met them. They're all down-to-earth people. They care about the industry. If they were doing it strictly on money, then they'd be doing things a little bit differently and sick. I'm just saying. But what they're doing is bringing me in, and I'm hopefully Justin can get on board with this too. We'll bring full case breaks over to Sick and give you guys the opportunity to join more full case breaks. And in that sense, you guys can also consign it. You guys can also, I could ship it to wherever. You guys could fatal them. Whatever you guys want to do to make your money, that's all up to you guys. But a lot of people are chiming in and saying, one, they're chiming in and freaking out saying, well, why would Sick do this? Or why would Anthony do this? Anthony's very successful. Why does he need Sick? Sick is very successful. Listen, if Durkee or I were doing something for money or doing something that would benefit us and try to get one up on the other person, we'd be going a different route. We wouldn't be doing it this way. It's safe to say we both don't need the money. It has nothing to do with money. So to put that all to rest, no, I'm not selling Top Notch. No, he's not selling Sick. Okay? We're feeding off each other to make both rooms even more successful. When you're greedy in the industry, it shows. When you're not greedy in the industry, which people think me and Durkee are probably greedy. People probably think Freitag's greedy. No one thinks Tony Wynn or Joel's like that. But what I'm saying is, you gotta help other people in this industry. That's the real way to make money, and that's the real way to enjoy what you're doing. So, we'll be coming in there doing some breaks. If anybody has any questions, I'll put those rumors to rest. Nobody's doing any type of selling off. Or I had someone who asked me if I wanted to sell my allocation instead of whatever. I'm not selling my allocations. I don't know what the future holds with Fanatics, and I really don't care, because no matter what, the groups that we've built will succeed off of those groups doing other things. You adjust to what's going on. So, Steven, we'll have the same cases, but at the same time, we'll offer it at different times for it all depends. This is all new to us. Yeah, we're not greedy. So, I know a lot of people are freaking out. Like, there's no reason to freak out. There's nothing's changing. I'm still breaking in Top Notch. Justin's still breaking in Top Notch. I'm still doing my consignments. I'm still, like, in my opinion, that's my future, is consignments. The break thing is great, but Justin does a hell of a job in Top Notch doing the breaking. I do it on new releases and time to time just to show face and do things. But Justin runs it way better than I ever did. So, yeah, I mean, I get that, but right now it's slow right now. So you'll see things adjust. But that's really it. I just wanted to show face and Sick, and then I want people to in Top Notch to understand that nothing's changing. Like I said, if we were gonna be greedy and do things for money, I'd be doing it a lot differently. Hey, Robert, go ahead. Ask your question. I will promote Sick, and I'll be honest. I don't. It doesn't bother me if I don't do any promoting of my own stuff in that other room, or vice versa. We a majority of my people and the majority of their people, we're all in the same rooms. If you're not friends with me and you want to follow my stuff, go for it. We're at the point now. And like I was telling one other member in Sick, and who's also a member of Top Notch, here's the thing. I'm not putting all my eggs in the basket on what we're doing now. I'm putting my eggs in the basket of what I'm wanting to do in the future, and my goal is something totally different that has nothing to do with any of this. So for people to think that we're trying to do something and one person's trying to mooch off the other, that is not it. Not many people know what I'm going to be doing in the future. Not many people know what's going on. So it is what it is. It's two different groups, guys. Two different groups. Everything's staying the same, except I'm going in there and breaking, and I'm going to be promoting Sick in my group. And I'll break over there. And I'll bring Justin with me. Justin was part of the... that's the only way I could have made it to Sick. So if Justin wasn't allowed, I couldn't sign the contract. But, like I said, there's nothing changing. Sick runs their own operation that is very successful. We're just bringing more breaks to Sick, and hopefully we can offer another service to Sick for other things in the future. So if anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask. If anybody is going to be joining in our group with certain things, you guys can do whatever. You guys can ask questions. Ask Durkee. Durkee's the head honcho with this whole thing. He will gladly answer your questions, because I know he probably has more time than I do. But I honestly think that with the amount we break at Top Notch and what those people don't consign, and they want to razz off or fatal, whatever you want to say, they could bring those to Sick and turn their money faster to join more breaks or join other fatals or join more lines or join those breaks, whatever. So, all right, I'm hopping off here. I got to go finish filling up my other stuff and do some other stuff. I just wanted to touch base with the Top Notch group so they know nothing's changing. And I want Sick to know that nothing's really changing. We're just bringing other guys back into the community even more. I'm not involved by any position. Yeah, Robert, absolutely. If you have any questions, just let me know. So I'm hopping off of here. If you missed it, you could watch it in Sick. If you missed it, you could watch it in Top Notch. Like I said, there's other things for the future, but I'm trying to take one step at a time and trying to knock some stuff out, because I'm waiting on responses and certain things for other things. So we're trying to take one thing at a time. Absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. And if you're in one of, say, Joel's breaks, or you're in one of Tony Wynn's breaks, you could still ask for that. I could have them ship the stuff to me. It doesn't matter. But like I said, Durkee and I will go over that and discuss some things. Because at the end of the day, there's two things, and I told him this. And this is how you know that we're not greedy. I said that I don't want to take away from their fatals or to make that section of the Sick page go down a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Because people that get stuff in breaks, they get it in the mail, they fatal it, they line it in Sick, and it makes that room functionable. But at the same time, like other people say, it could be good for people to consign their stuff with us, because it would give them more money to join fatals and other stuff in Sick. So it works for both of us. So all right, but I'm hopping off of here. We don't do any lining. That's so all fatals and lines and all that are staying in Sick. We only break in Top Notch. So that is another thing that's different. So if you look for just breaks and whatnot, that's what we offer it with consignments. Sick is more breaks, turning product or turning cards, and all of that. So don't change your normal day of going into Sick when you wake up and joining a line or selling something. Continue to do that. Continue to do that. But I'm going to hop off here. I got some things I got to take care of. But if anybody has any questions, you can message Durkee. You can message any of the admins in Sick. You can message me. You can message Justin. You can message Sobolski. They will answer all the questions. But like I said, this is only to help everybody for many things. So it's nothing else is changing. Yes, I'm going to be a degenerate. All right, guys, I'm hopping off here.